Alrighty, good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. We are a little late today, but that's fine. I just woke up late. It's not a huge deal. As long as I start before 10, I'm pretty happy. Yeah. So we could have a very interesting stream today. As I can do this. So I spent a little bit of time yesterday and this may look like one of our normal sheets that I have, but if you have a trained eye, you'll notice that the spots are a little wacky. I spent like a few hours after stream manually going through this entire spreadsheet looking for the ideal book setups of the potential books that would be basically perfect or give us the highest chance of getting the combat fishing book. And I found 10 spots, and then I completely mapped them out. So basically, like, if I get a gold quality parsnip in spot 4, I click on this sheet, and then I know I need to check the books on Friday 5th, or the 5th of summer year 1, fall 21st year 1, and then if I get yellow book, if I get the farming book in summer, I'm guaranteed a forging book in year 3. And then if I get a mining book, there's a 70% chance that I get the combat into fishing book in year 3. And if I get a forging book, there's a 30% chance that I get a combat book into fishing book of year 3. And I've done this for everyone. Some have better odds than others. And some can like guarantee it. I think like spot 10 guarantees it. No, spot 10 doesn't. There's a few spots that guarantee it. Pretty sure. Oh yeah, this one. So if I get a forging book on winter 14th of year 1, I'm guaranteed these 2 books. That said, I did all of this, but I would have to completely change the route for this to be practical. And I haven't found a good way of doing that. I looked at it, but it's a lot more shenanigans because of the amount I need. Like, it works good for piano because he's only doing the community center, but when I have to get so much extra stuff, it's like a pain. And that's more of my issue right now. So when I said today's stream could be interesting, it could be us just doing a few attempts of the old route, me just being like, I don't want to do any more attempts of the old route, and then we just try to route the new route, or at least start it. So that's what I mean by it. The runs could be interesting today. I gotta delete these farms because I don't want them in my thing, but I want to keep the test farm because it has a specific seed. There's a specific seed that actually has the I was just trying to test a file to see like an idea yesterday, and I seeded it so I got like a gold quality spot on one of the tiles. And of course, when I checked the bundles, it was the garden bundle. So technically, I went through like the low odds check right away on first try. So we're probably not going to be able to do that anytime soon. But again, my point. It's just like the odds for a run to continue are like very low. I don't know why I typed in hops again. Because you need to basically hit, you have like a 10% chance of hitting the gold quality crops, right? And then when you hit the gold quality crops, you need to hit the 1 in 3 for the garden bundle. And then on top of that, later down the line, you basically have to hit the 1 in 5. The nice thing about the way how the books are set up with these god seeds, quote unquote, is it's only a 1 in 5 for the books. We're not trying to hit 2 separate 1 in 5s. We're just only trying to hit 1. And that's what definitely makes it, checking to see if animation canceling was on. That's definitely what makes it nicer. But like my biggest issue right now with the route is the fact that I need to account for getting Brewer's bundle, which means I need to get farming level 8, which is a lot of watering. And then even after I do all that, I still need enough money to be able to actually do a decent crop in the greenhouse, like starfruit. And that's like a big issue. Because you need 42,000 for that. You need 35,000 for the starfruit. So that's what? 77,000 for the first round of starfruit plus the greenhouse. And then you'll likely have to water that first one, so you don't really think about the sprinklers. And then you gotta still get sprinklers, and you still gotta get preserve jars. Kind of like, what are you doing? Sorry, let me not be doing something where I'm just walking around. Do the god seeds factor in the garden bundle? So to get a start going, you need to hit the 10% chance of getting a gold crop because there's 10 spots in it. Farming level 0, you have a 1% chance of getting the thing. I think it's technically slightly higher just because of how the math works out, but it's about a 10% chance. Then you have to hit the 1 in 3 for the garden bundle. So you got to hit basically a what is it? A 1 in 10 into a 1 in 3, and then you have to hit a 1 in 5 for the books. Is essentially how the odds work, roughly, give or take. There's some leeway or just like difference in it. But currently how our odds are is we play the 1 in 3. We're guaranteed the gold quality crop, so we don't have to worry about that 1 in 10. And then we basically have to hit 2 1 in 5s. I guess it's technically slightly less. It's kind of hard to like tell the books because it's like very dependent on like when the books show up, right? So it's actually very hard to just say if it's like 2 1 in 5s. but it's uncommon. The difference between these two examples is, first off, the reset point for the garden bundle. And the reset point for the garden bundle will probably be about 2 to 3 minutes faster. Like straight up. 2 to 3 minutes faster. So it may be lower odds, but we're doing more resets, which is the plus side. And then on top of that, knowing when we're resetting for the books themselves is several, like, hours earlier. Like, I generally know when I'm going to reset in these runs after I get the garden bundle around the 1.5 hour mark. Unless if I get, like, unless if I actually get a good seed, which I can't get. But it's generally over the hour mark. In theory, with the new route, I should know if I have good books by about the 30 minute mark, 40 minute mark, right? So I know if I'm continuing the run to Ginger Island by about 30 minutes into the run comparatively to what I know now, which can range anywhere between, at the earliest, like an hour and 15 to 3 hours in. And that's more of the difference. It's more about reset efficiency than actually it being like lower odds. That's the term that I was looking for. I am struggling with animation canceling today. That's all right. But again, I have an issue right now with basically the money and the idea, because you need so much. Maybe like winter tellings on the cards just to supplement it. But like the bigger issue is the fact that you, like, if you get the like, I just don't know what to do when you get the Brewer's Bundle, because you need farming level 8 for that. So that means you actually need to, like, farm over just doing a little bit of stuff. And then it's like getting the money without going to the mines. Like, I'm, like, doing the left side of the farm at the end of spring, right? But that's, like, that consistently only gets you anywhere between, like, 3,000 and 4,000 gold. Which is arguably a pretty big range. Being able to, like, consistently buy a decent amount of blueberries for summer. Viable random seed category 1. I mean, it is viable, but I don't run seeded categories often. And this is not one of them. It's kind of just like, there's also just the idea of to just skip the greenhouse in year 1 and just say fuck it. Because that makes it where I don't have to get nearly as much money in year 1, and then I can focus more on just the books. But it's basically just tossing the first year. Do I still run Terraria? I'm kind of waiting for the update. I've been doing other things, been more interested in other things. So there's a thought of just doing that. But then you're just wasting the first year. But it makes the reset efficiency, like, actually crazy. And then you would just, once you actually get a viable run, you do a little bit of winter tilling in winter just to get the money rolling. And then you can like start doing other things. You know? Like, I think that's like an acceptable thing. You do winter tailing to buy all like the sprinklers and resources you'll need for the rest of the run, so you have your one prices. But you don't really buy anything else. Wow, perfect start. Cauliflower, potato, kale. I don't trust myself. I probably could have gotten out of there. I definitely had enough time, but I just didn't trust the game. Cauliflower, potato, kale. I need to delete one item from my inventory to make room. No, I'll get a spring onion later. It's fine. Cauliflower, potato, kale, tulip, boot, jazz. Oh, I didn't need to. Oh, I can't math. I thought I needed 6 spots. That's fine. Okay, hopefully we can get some good luck here. Cool. Okay, so it's that spot. Well, we're kind of blindly YOLOing the parsnip spot because I didn't technically get a gold quality, but my gold quality should be in the 36 spot that I don't plant, because I didn't get it, but I have no way of actually confirming it until I get the first book check. So I'm kind of blindly doing it, but it should be there. If it's not there, it's like actually just unlucky. I'm just gonna have to play with a pretty big range in mind, which is fine. I think this slime has literally slowed me every single time he hit me, by the way. That was like 3 30% chances in a row. And only if I can hit those odds for books. Wow, 0 barrels. That's kind of depressing. Wow, hi. Animation canceled out of that too soon, so I got slowed again. What's new? At least I can get some gems down here. No glow ring, though. Which, okay, there was none of the gem spots. I actually think every single time I've been hit by a slime, I have been slowed this run. This is like 6 times in a row, by the way. I think I've been slowed by a slime 6 times in a row. At least on like the first hit. Like, sure, they get double taps in, but... Okay. Yeah, it's a weapon at least. I can't complain. Allows me to kill enemies without feeling too bad. Really? I was hoping for a, grab, or a cherry bomb. We are doing pretty good on copper, but our pace is suffering because of it. It's fine. So I can't even say we're doing great on copper because I feel like I have broken so many copper nodes and I'm just getting singles every single time. Do you see what I see? I've been consistently getting Ancient Seed recently though, which is nice. Yam and Cherry Bomb, okay. $14, $18 could be a bitch. I don't think I need to go to the center of 19 for the club spot. feel like my average is so bad. Hopefully that's... Honestly, I'd rather that be a magnet ring over a club, but technically everything that I have is worth less than that, so... I value 2 cherry bombs more. I'd rather this be a magnet ring over a club, but I'm like 100% content with a club. Cool. First scroll 1, unfortunately. Actually, I kind of value that over 2 geodes. Just don't have any geodes. I'm like okay on money. Punished for not dropping off the ancient seed. Deserved, honestly. Wonder if I could convince CA to make it a toggleable thing to make it have the artifacts fill out how they used to. Where they fill out when you collect them for the first time compared to after you donate them. It's really only specifically used in perfection, but... We have a magnet ring and a club. We have a magnet ring and a femur. The femur does get outscaled, so it's nice and all, but it's not like... Like, if I got a forest sword on 24 here, which I technically could, I would actually use it over the femur. Just because the femur gets outscaled once you get into the ice floors. It just doesn't have a high enough damage. But yes, I at least have a weapon, so I'm not going to complain. It's playable. Much more playable than one without a weapon. That's for sure. This run will be a little bit of a pain because I'm taking a gamble of where my gold quality parsnip spot is. I technically did the full harvest and I didn't get a gold quality parsnip. Now this means one of two things. One, we got extremely unlucky because there is technically a chance to not get a golden parsnip, or two, it is in the 36 spot, which I have no way of checking. So I'm just assuming it is in the 36 spot. And we're just playing it like that. So, bit of a YOLO. But if it works out, it's a pretty good run right now. I don't remember if the 36 spot actually has early book checks, though. I'm hoping they have early book checks so I can just confirm where the book is. But I am definitely going to have to check for a wide range. Just in case. Unfortunately, we didn't get the glow ring on floor 5. And that took more than a combo to kill. That's kind of depressing. Forehead stream is back. I saw... I whacked them too far out of my range. See what I mean by, like, they kind of fall off, or the femur falls off, it just doesn't have a high enough damage. Nice, don't get me wrong, but can't one combo things. Which is kind of like a big part of clubs, being able to one combo. Then you're just better off having a higher damage weapon. Specifically the Forest Sword in this instance. Pick that up. You know, it's not the greatest pace, but I'll take 172 copper over a good pace with much less. No complaints from me. Can't necessarily say money is good, but I don't see a ladder. I'm just gonna pass out. Let's see. I'll deal with this tomorrow. I just don't have that much time left in that day, so. I only need 33 copper, which is pretty good. Money's kinda mid. Definitely playable, but it's pretty mid. Morning, body. Have pasta consume, yum. Hey, the streak continues. I just love being instantly slowed by every single slime I get hit by. More of that, please. I'm not walking down there. All the iron literally just spawned on that one floor. I have to check these barrels for a jade, 'cause I don't exactly know the jade spots on this day. Interesting. We could get a really... Nice. Don't care for a sword anymore, so... I always like to pick up the weapons. Like, I kind of really wanted to pick up that Iron Edge solely just to see if there was an innate enchantment on it, but it's just a waste of time, so. I shall not, even though it would be funny too. Do I want to try to get a glow ring? It could be useful. I just don't really want to spend the time resetting 45 for a glow ring, which I don't really need. But it helps with navigating in the community center while I complete it. Is the main thing about it. Barrel for 4. I should definitely be killing slimes now that I actually have a club to kill them with. Oh, never mind. We'll just get a glow ring there. So there is a forest sword spot right there on the 10th. Okay. Yoink a jade. Another slime. Just trying to yoink a magnet ring. Oh, I picked it up naturally this time. Aw, no effect. Darn, I was still I'm like, I like to get good innate enchants. It's just like a random RNG thing. It's just fun to do. You know? I just don't think there's any good jade spots on the 10th is my issue. So I have to get it from a slime or a node. Hockey, thank you for the prime. Greatly appreciate it. I just need 60, so I need 17 more. 14 more. I'll actually go down here just purely because if I can somehow get Dwarf Scroll 4, I have all the Dwarf Scrolls already, by the way. Just something I should point out. I'm literally one Dwarf Scroll off of having all 4. Okay, I'm just gonna reset these, I'm just gonna reset 40 for a Jade at this point, and I don't need to pick up any... I don't need to pick up any iron. I'm just gonna go for Jade and then any copper I see. I will also go for Dust Sprites because I do need a little bit more coal. Just looking for a Jade. I love how I get so much iron when I don't need it anymore. This Jade's gonna determine if this run is like good or like meh. If I get like a Jade like on the next reset, this run's pretty good. Because the only thing I'm missing now is a jade. And then I can leave. I heard dust sprites up here, so I may as well just check this. You never know. Could have been a jade. I guess there is actually quite a few weapon spots. You just have to, like, get a little lucky on the 40s. I should have enough coal now. We just need a jade. That's the wrong gem. Maybe. Wrong gem. Yet again. I literally just need a single jade. Oh, money is fantastic, actually. I don't know if it's enough for 2 flamingos, but it's good for it should be fine. 2 flamingos really only happens if you get a diamond or the combat book. But this run just has a lot of goodies. It has 3 of the 4 dwarf scrolls. It has ancient seed. That already by itself is a lot. Nobody here. I wouldn't say nobody here likes Stardew Valley Expanded. I'm just not a fan of it. Well, I'm just not a fan of like expansion mods. I prefer to play the game as the creator originally intended, which is not my cup of tea. But I doubt that everybody here doesn't like the expanded mod. I generally get asked, have you played the expanded mod, or can you play the expanded mod, like almost daily. I just don't care for it personally. Jade took a little too long to find, but... Okay, that's less money than I thought I had. I can't really even afford a flamingo, chat. I don't like this run no more. Huh? Jay, thank you for the... for 43 months. Yeah, I agree. No flamingo. That's my reaction too. I am not having a good time with the animation canceling today, and I don't really want to talk about it. Two, 1, 2. Summer 5th, summer 26th. Have to play a little bit before we can actually check it, but it should be about where it is. Not bad. Jay kind of screwed me. I got a bathroom. Jade was really the only bad part about that. Water bottle's a little overfilled. It won't even stay upright. All right. All right. So summer 5th is our first check, which it's about a 50% chance of actually being useful. Overall, it's pretty okay checks. As long as I am actually in the right spot, because if I don't know where the book is, we're kind of donezo. Because again, I'm taking a wild guess because I actually didn't get a gold quality parsnip, so there's a chance that I just got the very rare instance where I don't have the gold quality parsnip in my check. And or it is in the missing 36 spot that I don't always do. And I just have to check it. Which is what I'm doing. So I'm just acting like it was in that 36 spot. I kind of have no way of knowing otherwise. Unfortunately. But if it is in that extra good spot, this run's pretty good. Would have liked the mines to be a little bit better. That Jade was a little annoying, but we're chill. We're chill. We're good. We're good. We have really good bundles. We have brewers and rare crops. So I actually can't lose this run to RNG, basically. Is what that means. Cassie, thank you for the prime for 13. Thank you for the good luck. Hope your day is going well. Summer 5th. Summer 5th. Don't forget. good so far, good so far. Like an hour early. I'm pretty sure I needed to do a little bit of clearing down south that I just didn't do. I kind of did a lot of clearing in the... I did a lot of clearing in spring, so I kind of got ahead of the curve. Buying everything but blueberries, which means we're still buying blueberries. Mango, hops, sunflower. $800. We'll have exact. Cool. Perfect money. We'll have 120, or we'll have 20 G left over. One, two, three, or 1, 2, 3, 4. One of these will have to be replaced instantly. I'll probably just place. Okay. I missed one elsewhere. Where the fuck is it? All right, we're really hoping to see a book on the 5th year. It just makes my life so much easier. It's actually preferred for our cart checks anyways. Higher chance of getting a good set. That's just annoying, but it's fine. As long as there's a book on the 26th. I just need to know where the books are. If I don't have a book on the 26th, I'm probably just resetting, because I have no idea where the books would be. unfortunately. There's not much I can do about that. It does suck that we don't get a book. We don't get a book there, so we lose one more independent book check. Kind of sucks. But... Up. Oh, the sunflower's still not done. Okay. So 13, 16. Thirteen, 16, 18. Thirteen, 16, 18. Need to see if it rains on the 22nd or not, I guess. It doesn't. Okay. Just need to see if it rains on the 21st of year 2 to narrow it down. Alright, here's the important cart check. If we do not have a book on the stay, we are a little fucked. I want to know where our RNG was. Spring 15th, year 1. Fall 5th, fall 26th. .06. Where the hell were we then? Where did I miss? I'm gonna guess we're like slightly. I'm gonna guess we're like 0.60, and we missed this, or 0.6 like one blank. Oh no, yeah, and then I missed this one right here. Is this one's not in range then? 0.61. Oh no, that should have been in range. Wait, no. Yeah. 5, 9, 5, 8, 5, 7. Yeah, we're probably like in a perfect spot where we're just not finding that. Well, let's go get tilted to see if the books were good or bad. Mining monthly is bad, so that's fine. Bait and bobber. Mining monthly. Almanac. Almanac. No combat book. Who cares? I love how your farming level determines about whether or not you get a fucking acorn from a tree or not. Just like, no, you're not good enough to get tree seeds yet. Can't even pick them up off the ground. To be fair, it's very convenient for inventory on day one, but leaky run. I actually somewhat prefer runs with more horseradishes, just because horseradishes are easier to get the exact amount that you want for money when selling. And I don't eat the leeks for energy, so I don't really care about their sell value as much, or their energy value. Surely we just get a run that instantly gives us another garden bundle and we can play today. So I think for the 30. Today is the day, we can only hope. Hello. Hey, at least we got to play the game a little bit today. Whether or not it had the books doesn't matter. We at least get to play the game. Some days we literally just don't get to play the game. Hopefully we'll get a gold quality parsnip this time. But I don't have to worry about what happened before. Let me refill the watering can. Yeah, I'm not walking up for that one. If there's already 2 down here, it's just not worth it. If there's a horseradish, I probably would have gone for it, but... it's on my VOD's channel if you go back far enough. Thank you. I really should adjust the camera shelf so I don't actually look like I'm slouching, because I'm not actually slouching. It's just because I want to show Blueberry off. But Blueberry is at a much higher up than me, so I have to look like I'm fucking slouching. Like, you know. Like, I'm not perfect posture, like, this would be perfect posture, but it's gonna be there. Wow. Green bean, cauliflower, potato, kale. Green bean, cauliflower, potato, kale. Okay. It's technically a script, but it's not the script that you think it is. It's a script that binds all the keys into one, so I only have to press one key, which is legal, but it doesn't automatically do the timing for me. That's an illegal script. Green bean, cauliflower, potato. Well, I'm just gonna sell that. Exact. Green bean, cauliflower, potato, kale, 1, 2. So yeah, none of the timing's manually done for me, but it's technically a script because it's a script that puts all the keys into one key. That's not what I wanted to do, but that's fine. As to why it's legal, if you're actually curious, because normally scripts aren't legal in speedruns. First off, it's to allow for people with disabilities to be able to easily do it, or more easily do it, so it's more accessible. And then secondly, you could just jerry-rig your keyboard, where you're basically just pressing down keys using like thumbtacks and rubber bands, or like pencil weights or shit like that. Because all you need to do is have the last button pressed down, and then an animation cancels. So you don't have to go out of your way to do something like that and have some awkward setup. It's just easier to allow it to bind all to one, so it's more comfortable and accessible to people. Whatever, I'll just play on a neutral. Because otherwise it'll get to the point where it's like, if you've ever seen like other video games where they just have like rubber bands on their controller to hold a specific angle or to help with a specific angle, you know? It's like, let's just skip that. Let's just skip the hassle of trying to get everybody to do their own unique setup and just streamline it. Right? Otherwise, there's just going to be so many different ways that people do it. Because they don't take more than a season or half a season to grow, and I get sprinklers before halfway through spring. I just don't want to have to go back to Pierre's, so I just place them to get them out of my inventory and chest. And it's not like it matters because I can't get crows until you have more than 15 crops down. And crops don't die if you don't water them in this game. So it gets it out of my inventory. There's no downside to getting them out of my inventory. I don't see why I wouldn't plant them. Because otherwise I have to put them away in the chest for the mines and then take them back out again. That doesn't sound very good. Also, I guess I technically already have a scarecrow, so the scarecrow argument was void, but you get what I mean. Crops just don't die if you don't water them. They only die on seasonal transitions or if a crow eats them, and I have no worry about that. And they all grow in time, because they all take less than 14 days to grow. Magnet ring our club, please. Unlucky. Can't imagine if I had a club for this floor. Peak win beneficed. Thank you for the 36 months. Thank you for the 3 years. Your day is going well. Enjoy your new badge. And yeah, thank you for the long-lasting support. Means a lot. Oh, at least we're doing good on copper. Floor 8, I had the infested floor, right? So even if we get an infested floor on 12 here, it doesn't really matter. Might go to the middle of 19, we'll see. I mean, I'd rather take the copper than be ahead on pace. How's the run going? I mean, it's fine. We have good bundles. No good weapon yet. I mean, I guess the wooden blade's actually not that bad. It's pretty acceptable. It just falls off. My only concern. But it's like, of the weapons I can get on the floor 10 chest, obviously the femur is by far the best, but the wooden blade's not that bad. Daggers are kind of funny. But it's like, I'd rather see a weapon than like boots. So I'm not like mad about it. Femur is great early on. Femur also falls off, but it's like all the weapons from level 10 chest are kind of supposed to fall off by the time you get to fucking floor 40 anyways, so it makes sense. Probably should have killed that guy earlier. Did I like... Okay, I was about to say, did I just like miss a ladder? Or is the game just trolling me? I'm not walking over there for that. I didn't see the club spot, so. I don't really want to go to the middle anyways. That's not good. Okay. Early. Well, actually, we're kind of fine. I keep thinking like, oh, I just want a weapon. Just give me a weapon upgrade. I want a better weapon. But it's like, realistically, I should have pretty good odds of getting a weapon on... once I get past floor 40. Only sucky part is I could have had a forest sword right there if it was the 9th. Check some of this. Money's doing okay. I won't say it's the best. The 4 amethysts are definitely carrying, but it is fine. Again, definitely feel the difference going from a run with a magnet ring to a run with no magnet ring, though. It's actually quite depressing. I would assume it's 50-50. I literally just grew. I got the 15 from Lewis, and then I grew an extra 35. And then I didn't sell them for money, because I'm using them as food in the mines. You can buy 30 parsnips with the starting 500 gold. Yeah, I don't want that. And then if you make a scarecrow, you can get... I'm sorry, with the starting 500 gold, you can buy 25. You can buy 30 if you get the 100 gold from completing the scarecrow quest. And then I just sold 100 gold worth of forgeables. So a leek and a dandelion. And then you can afford 35. So in total, I grew 50. And then again, I just don't sell them because I'm going to use them in the mines for food instead. Is a better use than selling them. If I can get deeper into the mines, I can use that for other things. Or I can use that to make money instead. And I've almost made back my money from gems alone, so... one, but it's fine. Yeah. Playing Stardew is my full-time job, essentially. I definitely do not work full-time hours, which is crazy, but what I do for a living. Yeah, each bug meat sells for 8 gold. This is the first day that I've actually been into the mines. So, I can't even craft, bug steak if I wanted to. But there's no point of crafting bug steak because it sells for worse than, just selling the bug meat raw. No, I do less. Much less. I generally only stream for like 4-ish hours a day. Last few days have been shorter. And I generally take I generally take a day off a week. So it's like I work 6 days a week and I stream for, on average, 4 hours. Sure, I do some stuff off stream, but not all that much. I didn't realize how slow this first day was. Please don't cuck me now, game. Just give me the ladder. Get me out. Let me get to floor 40. Don't piss me off. I don't have that much time left. Wow. Okay, fuck you, game. Game and let me go 40 floors in a single day. Like your thing for the tier 1 for 4 months. Can I stop sucking at animation canceling? Am I really that tilted already? Most frustrating part of the run is literally just books. It's the majority of the time what kills the run once it actually gets going. I don't really mind the garden reset too much. It's not really that bad. It's only a 1 in 3. Like sometimes it's awful, but for the most part it's not. It just sucks when it takes a month of runs to get a single run with good enough books. I mean, yeah, the record is 17:30 by me. My goal is to get it under 17 hours. I'm just more annoyed because it's like that run was totally fine, and it was just because the game just could not give me one last ladder, and I passed out on 49 on an already pretty slow run. So it's like I don't want to have to go another 5 floors, putting me about 2 hours, 2 in-game hours behind, which is basically a minute. It's like the run was already not fast, and now I'm gonna be even a minute farther behind. It's just like that run is terrible. Yeah, I'm playing it. Like, I should consistently be like 2 to 3 minutes ahead going out of the first 2 splits. There's no reason for me not to be. That run was probably going to end up being about 3 to 4 minutes behind. So, essentially, I lost 7 minutes. Not playable. I'm not gonna continue a run at the start where I'm already down 7 minutes. Remember about how many resets you had going for missing bundle? Hundreds. I definitely have more runs of perfection now than I do of missing bundle, but I don't really enjoy doing missing bundle because it's not fun. Missing bundle is just not a fun category in my opinion. None of the recipes are actually annoying in perfection because you just do them all at once. And I gotta ship one of every crop in the game anyways. For full shipment, so it doesn't really matter if I have to get a few extra for cooking. I mean, kind of the same thing. I guess the Statue of Blessing with the amount of fiber and moss it needs. Probably the hardest crafting recipe, or like the most tedious crafting recipe to get the ingredients for. But Green Rain also just helps with that. It's like one of the only crafting recipes that I have to go out of my way to get the resources for. So actually, I'm pretty sure it is the only crafting recipe I have to go out of my way for. The only other exception is like making sure I keep a marble when I open up geodes, but that's pretty easy. I mean, the only person would arguably be Penny, but she's the only one who gets a different gift than everybody else. I give everybody iridium quality rabbit's feet on their birthdays over the course of 3 years. But Penny just gets iridium quality melons. Also, you can find out all this information in the FAQ, which is linked in the description below. So. At least it should be. It is. Oh, why did I click randomize again? I forgot to click the right fucking farm. Whoa. I'm a mess right now. Blue orange kitty. I don't. My approach is don't just fuck up. Also, endgame in this run is particularly easy. It's the early to mid game that's the hardest. Actually, mid game is the hardest. But endgame of this run is particularly easy. You, like, I would consider endgame once I'm done with monster eradication goals, so all I have to do is get the crafting recipes, the cooking recipes, fish, and get villagers to max relationships. I don't find fishing hard in this game. Our gifts are literally gifting the NPCs on their birthday over the course of 3 years with iridium quality rabbit's feet. So all I have to do is bring up a bring up the wiki page of the calendar and then just go out on birthday days. And then fish for the seasonal fish as I wait for NPCs to get out of their fucking houses. The crafting's kind of easy and the cooking's easy because I purposely hoard everything and know what I need. I keep the fish I need for cooking. I keep basically every crafting item I possibly can. And then I was wondering why my inventory was so full. Well, it's more get out of their rooms in the first year. Once it's out of their room, once I give them the first gift, then I can just immediately just talk to them in the morning of years 2 and 3. But year 1 is when I have to wait for them to get out of their room. So Sebastian's like annoying because you have to wait until fucking noon or whatever, 2 p.m. Forget what it is. But it's like during that morning, I'm catching like glacier fish, I'm catching sturgeon, I'm catching lingcod, like, you know, I'm catching the seasonal fish. I have to wait anyways for things. So. Endgame is particularly like probably the easiest part of this run. Early game is the hardest. Well, I'm sorry. Early game is probably harder. I think it's probably just easier to me now, early game, just because I've done it so many times. But mid game is like by far the hardest. Keeping track of everything, making sure you're getting everything, monster eradication goals done in a good time. It's where a lot of the RNG manipulation stuff happens with monster floors. You gotta worry about getting all the quests from the billboard. You gotta make sure you're doing the quests from the bulletin boards in the key store. You gotta be making sure you're upgrading your houses, your barns, your coops. Gotta stay organized. It's like mid-game is annoying. And realistically, I should practice it because the last time I got books, I kind of trolled. Actually, that's actually a lie. I actually was pretty happy with my mid-game that run. It was just a little unfortunate with RNG. My early game wasn't good. And then I had kind of piss poor RNG in the mid-game, but I actually played it quite well for the RNG given. In my opinion. Was it perfect? No, but I'm never going to play a 17-hour long run perfectly. I'm sorry, but that is just not realistic. Good luck. What is Joja? I don't even want to answer that because I feel like you're trolling. Like Joja Mart. You know, Morris. You can at least understand why I think the question is trolling. It's like the literally other way of playing the game. I just think poker is a shit game. To be quite honest. That's why I don't like poker. Like, you literally don't play the game 90% of the time because it's just best to fold. That's why I think poker's shit. Like, literally 90% of the time, your best choice is to fold. And not play the game. It's just not fun. Just play 12 tables at the same time. That is horrendous. I mean, yeah, but I don't like I don't like gambling real life money. I love gambling fake internet points. But I don't normally gamble money, no. But it's like, hell, like, even when I played poker at my friend's place with, like, literally no, like, real life money and value, like, I'm just fucking bored because it's like they're trying to win, and that means they're folding 90% of the time, so it's like whenever you get a good hand, it's just like, okay, well, we can play the game. Oh, never mind, no one else wants to play the game. No one likes to play the game. Fuck the game. Maybe your friends suck. Maybe, but I'm not good at poker either, so take it all with a grain of salt. Not bad. Green bean potato. Yeah, I mean, of course, but green bean potato still doesn't make it annoying when everybody just instantly folds. Not like we're professional poker players anyways, so. I mean, yeah, but again, I think the game is just boring, so why would I put in the effort to do that? I do things that are fun. I find Stardew fun. I find poker boring, so why would I put in the time to actually learn how to play poker? Is this the run that had a gold quality crop? Or was that the previous run? Oh, that was this run. I didn't need to do it like this. Well, yeah, but no one really wants to put a ton of time into it because no one really cares that much. To be fair, we're not just all gonna randomly decide, oh, we want to be great poker players. We're gonna learn it from every turn and everybody's gonna get super good at it because we don't play poker enough. Hell, we don't really play poker, like, at all. So, we're not just gonna have magically everybody just super interested in a game. Because I know as hell I'm not interested in doing that. I'd rather do other things with my time than play a card game. Yeah, I mean, it's realistically just too high of a bar for everybody to just actually get good at poker to make it fun, you know? Not something you can just instantly be good at. No one really wants to, you know, do that. That's fine. Each their own. People enjoy it. People enjoy it. Just not for me. I mean, you can. But again, it's hard to be terrible at a game and enjoy it when you can't actually even play the game. Also, and the reason why people can be terrible at the game and enjoy that is because of alcohol. Guess what? I don't drink. Also, it sounds like I play this regularly. I play poker maybe once every 2 years. Like, just keep that in mind. It's not something that's regular. It's like once every 2 years. It's not like an every other week thing. It's not an every other month thing. It's not even an every year thing. And so we literally do not play it unless if there's a specific situation. I'm kind of done with the conversation. I don't care enough. And it's just going in circles. I am definitely one of the worst animation canceling people compared to the people who are actually good at it. I'm pretty average. People are much better at animation canceling than me. I see that as I messed up chopping down a tree like 4 times there. Today has not been my day for animation canceling too. Which doesn't really help. I think the only reason my animation canceling looks good is because I have really good mouse placement. The speed at which I actually do animation canceling is not good, but my mouse movement makes it look better than it actually is. Well, macros are bad for animation canceling because your animation canceling speed is dependent on the tool that you're using and the direction that you're facing. So using a macro to automatically time it just makes it always the same speed. If you don't want it to ever fail, which would have to be the same speed as the slowest spot, which is like almost twice as slow as the fastest spot. That can be found out in the FAQ, but it's to guarantee a gold quality parsnip. Yeah, chopping down is the slowest. I just realized I didn't get a leak, so this run should just be killed. Oh, we'll just gamble about whether or not the leek gets replaced by a spring onion here. Nope, this run's probably just dead. I'll check the bus stop just because I'm coping, but... Israel, thank you for the prime. Why am I coping with this run? I heard about them real quick. Okay, that went from a really peaceful song to like high energy, and I was not ready for that. I don't know what all the timings are, and I don't bother timing them out because realistically, using any type of macro like that is banned for speedrunning, so. That week's been good. Depressing on runs, but otherwise fine. What's new? We might be switching to a funny route if I can figure out early game. It'll make us reset a lot more, but in theory, it should take us less time to get a run going than what we're currently at. Early game's just been a pain. It's like, I want to do the greenhouse early, but I just don't think it's practical because of the fact that you need to get farming level 8. And then if you get farming level 8, you have to do a lot of watering, which slows down resets. But then if you do it like that, you're kind of forfeiting the first year, which feels bad. But realistically, it might just be better to forfeit the first year. And then you probably do some light winter tilling to get the money for sprinklers. Or do you get the time back? By not doing the mines, basically. There's only a few issues with that, though, is not having Jade, so you don't get the Jades as early as I would like. And then, you have an issue of Jades. You'll have an issue with not having your pickaxe and axe upgraded when you should have them upgraded. And then, I mean, you have to do winter tilling for money, which is somewhat slow. Because we weren't doing that before, so it adds on. But it gets the reset points faster, which helps a lot. There's just issues with other parts of the run. It's like I already actually have the parsnip spots picked out. I did that yesterday. It's more about forming a route that actually works around it. That makes sense. Because ideally you would be able to get the greenhouse done in the first year, and then you do starfruit basically right away. But there's just a big issue if you have to do brewer's bundle. Having to do brewer's bundle just like kills it because you have to get farming level 8. Well, it would involve more resets, but in theory it should take less time to get a run because I'm resetting earlier. I did not mean to put away the water can yet. Because it's like the odds change from basically a 1 in 3 to get a start to a 3% chance of getting past garden bundle. And then you need to win basically a 1 in 5. So the odds overall are lower, but I'll know if I have a run within like the first 30 minutes of the run. And when I say I have a run, I mean I know I have combat and fishing book within the first 30 minutes of the run starting. Which is much better than our current at minimum an hour and a half to 3 hours. So instead of basically just getting 1 opportunity at the books a day, I can get closer to 6. Because funny enough, none of my runs today have actually gotten to the point where I could check books yet. And I've done almost 2 full mines. We're fine. Runs are just not having it. Mainly the mines isn't having it. I got really lucky with basically 2 back-to-back garden bundles, followed by dumb mines. That's fine. Potato kale. Nah, it was too far. I didn't really bother. Hello. No, it's the same cam. There's no point of rushing the boat because of books mainly. I don't play Stardew unless if I'm streaming. I don't play Stardew in my off time. So no. I'm not really a decorator. I can do it. I've done a video on it, but not one of the things that I normally do in this game. Like, I have like 6,500 hours in this game, and I want to say around 6,000 of those hours is streamed. The only parts of that not streamed are like bits and pieces of when I'm planning something, and it's like annoying to do on stream to plan because it's just a bunch of fucking me looking back and forth at graphs and notes. And then my very first playthrough, which I did not stream. Practically all my playtime of this game has been streamed on Twitch, and 90% of it has been speedrunning or challenge runs. I haven't played this game casually since 2016, which is the day the game came out. I stream anything before Stardew. This channel started out with me speedrunning Starbound. The first thing that I streamed on this channel was me doing Starbound speedruns. And then Stardew came out, I did a few Stardew speedruns, and then I started speedrunning Cuphead. And then once I got tired of Cuphead, I went back to Stardew. And I've kind of just been streaming Stardew off and on since until I went full time. And then it's like I've occasionally streamed Terraria, or speedrun Terraria on stream. I've also speedran Plants vs. Zombies for a little bit. I had that little detour. That was when I was waiting for 1.6 to come out and I didn't really want to play Stardew. I was waiting for 1.6. I was mostly done with 1.5 stuff. Oh yeah, I also had a Lethal Company stint. Yeah, I mean, Stardew is not the only game I've streamed, but it's definitely this game that I stream the most, and there's really no comparison, but that's fine. It is all funny because Stardew is actually not typically a game that I play. I really only play Stardew because it is Stardew Valley. I'm not really one to play this slice of life farming type games. Like I've never played a Harvest Moon game. I really only play Stardew because it's Stardew. I wouldn't say Dungeon Defenders is my favorite. It's just whatever I like playing at the time. I wouldn't really say I have a favorite. So many different metrics for favorite. Because technically, if it's time spent playing the game, it is not Stardew. I have more hours in League. I love getting slowed every single time I get hit by an enemy. I've been playing League since Season 2, so... I couldn't tell you. There's no way to actually fully track it. But I've been playing League for years longer than Stardew. Eh, I'd rather take the shitty pace and just have insane copper. I love getting slowed every single time I get hit by a slime. It's only a 30% chance, but realistically it should just be 100 at this point. With how often it happens. To the center, I guess. Magnet Ring's cute, though. Now I really just need the Forest Sword on 24, and then this run is cooking. I'm just gonna drop that. That's fine. Not really. Runs have been kind of dog shit today. But when are they not? It's funny, runs have been dog shit today, but I've gotten 3 garden bundles already. Actually, no, I've gotten 4 garden bundles already today. Got one on the very first run, which was fine. It kind of got screwed by a, bad Jade, but it was still acceptable, and then books ended up being bad. Second one, I got 3 bad luck days in a row, making mines impossible. Third one, I got to floor 39 of the mines and ran out of time. And then this is the fourth. Okay. Trying to yoink an ancient seed. Probably not the best choice though when I have a weapon like this. Yeah, I kind of need to get to the bottom of this floor. Even if I got an early ladder. I have a feeling coal is not going to be fun this run. Oh, it's already 8 p.m. Fuck. This run might be too slow. We'll see how the dark floors go, I guess. We should be fine on time. Dark floors have been nice. I'm gonna go out of my way for copper here. Not worth it with how much there is. Well, going for those 4 kind of sucked because I got a 1.5 average from the 4. That's fine. Weaponry, okay. And a magnet ring, really the only thing we're scared about is getting a weapon. Could get a weapon from that guy right there. I would really take anything. Forest Sword, Iron Edge. You name it, I'll fucking take it. That sucks. This weapon sucks. That's fine. I've never grinded for the skeleton sword. The skeleton sword is terrible. Well, actually, it's not that bad. It's not that bad of a sword for when you get it, but it's just I don't ever fucking farm for that. I don't think I've ever purposely farmed for that. The lead rod is just better. Swords are like arguably the worst weapon type in this game. Bro, I'm gonna pass out. I know. I'll take a neutral. Faster than walking home. Fun fact, you don't lose items if you pass out. You only lose 10% of your current gold, capping at 1,000. Guess what? I have 17 gold, so I lost a single gold. So for passing out there, instead of having to walk all the way home, which is like 30 seconds, I lost 1 gold. That's it. Okay. Speedrun though, so it doesn't matter. I don't care how you like to play. You only ever lose items when you die in the mines, when your HP hits 0. You will wake up the next day with half energy, unless if you level up, which that was the first day of the mines, so I leveled up like 3 skills. So, of course, I'm gonna wake up the next day with full energy. I don't need to worry about getting to 45. I'd like to kill these dust sprites, but realistically, it would just be a waste of time. I'm kind of just waiting for the forest sword crate to spawn. Just gathering iron. There we go. Has 2 defense and +1 speed on it. That's kind of fire. Speed doesn't really matter, but... Fine. I only need 14 more copper. Need quite a bit more coal, but that was just because I wasn't really going out of my way for coal. I didn't have a weapon yet. Now I actually have a way of killing enemies, so... we'll do some killing. Murder! Almost there. English only, please. Where'd the iron at? Literally just reset 41 like 5 or 6 times in a row and got nothing from it. Like, okay. No money, no ore, no gems. Only depression. I just need to get up to 75. Two more iron. I'm actually concerned about whether or not I have enough money. Guess we'll find out. I don't really want to stay. Actually, I'll try to farm a little bit more money and wait for the next iron cycle because I like to have one more cycle smelted. I like to have 15. Dentist, thank you for the tier 1. I'll just wait for this one to finish, and then whatever I have after that, it's whatever. Need to pick up money. Oh, you know what? I actually need more coal anyway, so thank God I didn't instantly leave. I technically needed to get to like 41 or whatever. I like feel like I need like a few more coal though. Okay, we're probably gonna have to go left side farm, which isn't great, but yeah, I definitely have to go left side. That's fine. Pretty good mines day. It was fast for ores and whatever. It's just bad for money, which is pretty normal when you have fast pace like this. Left side should be able to like slightly correct it. I'll probably check bus stop too. Perfect. I'm gonna buy Flamingo this run. Uh, 616. Three. Whatever. Fall 26. Got some pretty wide ranges. Be mostly a year 2 YOLO though, so. Early checks. Fall 26 year 1 is like the only quote unquote early check we have. I want to count that as early. Wouldn't even be checking for. I mean, I guess it would be checking for year 3 winter. The hits. Two extras is kind of pog. 3 extras. Definitely needed that, to be quite honest. Our money is going to be a little jank. Hot peppers. Blueberries. Oh, that's supposed to melon file. Spooky. Ah, it's fine. Good minds. I mean, books are looking a little bad. Not gonna lie. Technically, the books have potential, but it really depends on whether or not I can pre-check the book and fall here. Oh, I guess I can add. I have the Winter 19th book. I thought that was a night market day where it's not. Okay, never mind. It's less bad. I can correlate with books to future books. And I can't. I don't know why I'm going out. I can't afford I was gonna act like I got rain on the 15th there. So 15th, 17th, or yeah, 15th, 17th, 19th. Let's see if it happens on the 20th. I have to see if it rains on the 20th of summer of year 2. No squash. I didn't plant the squash. I think I'm done for today. I'm fucking trolling so hard. Bro, I am fucking trolling. I'm fucking crazy for doing that. Wasn't a viable run anyways. No combat book. Bait and Bobber and Woodcutter's weekly, but as far as I can tell, no combat. Yeah, it's too late. Whatever. Ah, fuck. Tilted. I threw basically every run today, it feels like. Bro, I had so many actual, like, decent runs. I got so many garden bundles today. And then just... Nah. I'm trolling. Whatever. It'd be like that. I'm gonna peace. Well, there goes ads. I'm gonna peace. I'll be back tomorrow doing more runs. Hopefully, there's less trolling that goes on, and I tilt less, but you know, that's just how it is. So yeah, I'm gonna peace. I appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys joining the stream. I will be back on tomorrow around the same time doing more attempts. We'll see if I have the new route by then, but I doubt it. So that's it. I do appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate the support. Hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there and just take care. Later. Peace.